आज की कॉन्टेक्स्ट में where things are so fast paced, it is very important to see that what is the everyday beauty, what is the beauty in the everyday simple things of life. Hi, I am Sorabh Raina. I am an architect. I am based in Delhi and I run my own studio. It's called Setu Design Studio. Setu is a Hindi word which means a bridge. We've been in this profession for the last 13 years. This project that happens to be in Tri-City is a very interesting project because apart from Chandigarh, it is also, positioned at a zone which is a confluence of a very fast moving urbanization. So initially we were thinking of what do we call this project. And the first idea that came up was remarkable living, because we wanted this project to be a bit extraordinary. And suddenly, a very interesting name came from Sanjeev ji, and he said, let's call it Melody of Life. Now we are looking at this project from the eyes of the end user. आज की context में where things are so fast paced, it is very important to see that what is the everyday beauty, what is the beauty in the everyday simple things of life. So we chose, one of the first starting point was that we want a building material or a mood board which is so sustainable and which is so warm that everyone relates with it very well. So the scale of the buildings was one, and also the choice of using brick as a material. So brick is a very timeless material, it ages beautifully and it respects the sun and light so beautifully. So this was one of the idea where we celebrate the building by wrapping it with brick so that it looks timeless. Apart from the climatic study, we looked at the wind patterns. We really studied how do you create wind channels which are good during the summers, helped us in deciding where do you create water bodies, where do you create trellises so that the hot wind comes, passes through the water, evaporative system, and you create a very interesting microclimate inside. Similarly, we also did a lot of simulation studies in which we looked at the daylighting factor of all the buildings and each room, each space to get a lot of sun, a lot of good quality light. So a lot of these studies were a part of this. Also, one very interesting part is that once Melody of Life comes in picture and the whole precinct of the large Aerovista phase 1 to 5, you have the longest cycling track in the town. You also have a very interesting uninterrupted walking path. So we wanted to create a certain very interesting parts so that people would want to love to walk. Another aspect of this project is the beautifully designed penthouses, and there are 8 penthouses in the project, and there are double heights, and they get the best views of all the environment because we are at a very interesting location in the city. So you have a beautiful road, you also have the airport in the vicinity. During evenings, these double heights act as remarkable zones. So everyone is very excited to see this project. Everyone is very excited to live in this project and age gracefully. So because of this good response I got, it was a very strong, it was a motivation to get further. And that's why we got into all the aspects, designing each balcony to the last detail, the roof, the overhead water tanks, the movement structure, the segregation of open space, the segregation of movement structure, the boundary walls, the main gates, the pedestrian areas. So all of this could only happen because of the strong response we got. Life is a very dynamic thing. It's changing every day. There is nothing constant. So we are all actors on this stage and we are all playing our part. So we have tried to play our part very honestly and to the best of our abilities. And I think that is the melody of life. Now it's up to you to play your part well. Thank you.